Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And off we go from Soldier Field. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 35, here's second and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Chicago.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's second and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's in! Touchdown, Chicago. His 4th TD grab of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
First carry here for Omarion Hampton. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. A 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second Hurts to throw. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's into traffic, but taken in. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Hampton trying to work inside. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 9. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. It's a gain of 34. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
180.
And in motion is Brown. The RPO. That one is complete. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he will get into the end zone. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his first touchdown this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18, cop, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11, 7 Pioneer, 7, 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick. What do you want?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 41 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Now a give up the middle. Good blocking to the 15. And it's finally taken down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 6-yard line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
79 Brook, Mustang 19.
A run on first and goal. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Here we go, sack.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bears. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second and a couple. So after 1, 14-7 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it. Second down and 2. Here's Hampton. Past midfield to the 45. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Eagles. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up. 70
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19. Warriors 70, 19 Lion. Check out.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
To the air now on first and 10. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Second and 10.
18
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving to his right. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Mustang 19, Knights, Warriors 70. Cup 19, 19 Lion. 18 Raptor.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Here comes second and 4.
Down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Back to throw. Exiting the pocket right. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into first and 15. Downs goes in motion. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. A quick throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second and a yard.
Second and 1 now from the 21. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Here goes Hurts on the design run. What a job on the design run. Good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Silver.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Moving outside the pocket, he'll swing this out to Hampton. That'll be good for 11 yards, still short of the first down marker, and 3rd down coming up. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Hampton. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They face 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run here with Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
A 29-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Hurts to the air on first down. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On second down, a run with Hampton. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. Here's a third down and 4. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
On first down, it's Hampton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
63.
They'll go again with Hampton. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll send their tight end left. Hurts working in the pistol. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They send the tight end in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. No problem there on the extra point. And the Bears have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down. That's the way to get started. And picks up a 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. A give left side for Hampton. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want his defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
He'll get this out wide, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
At the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now they'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that.
He works free, right side, and he will score! Touchdown, Chicago. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
23. William Fitzgerald set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ground, Hampton. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle man right at midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8.
Go Silver, ready?
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Hey, 73, 73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got a man. That's complete. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
73, 73.
Putting the tight end in motion. On play action, Hurts. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Set to go now on first and 10. A give, and here comes Hampton. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's second down and 3.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front, and third down just became a lot tougher. Work to do, the crowd helping the defense. Third down and 9. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. They'll run with Hampton. Good blocking, and he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Conversion.
63.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 70 Lions.
They'll run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll run here. Good running inside the 25. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 9-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. They'll keep it on the ground. And this this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears have taken a 4-point advantage.
35. Eagles 31. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's first down. To the left side and taken in by Downs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
63.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. This is first and 10.
Great, set. And anyway, up.
Hurts again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Hey, let's go.
They'll go up here on second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now the spike comes with 9 seconds showing on the clock. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's third and 5.
180. Hey, 73.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Makes the score Eagles 38, Bears 35. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught by Bond. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.